Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Margarita and I'm so glad that you are here. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 kids, and on this channel I share homemaking, cooking, cleaning, and lifestyle videos. Today I am taking you around my house and sharing how I organize certain areas in our home. We have a 2,100 square foot home with 4 very small bedrooms. We have 4 kids in 3 bedrooms and there's a small master. So I feel that our house is very cramped. When we moved into this house, I thought it was larger than our old home, and it was about 300 square feet larger. However, I have gotten rid of so much furniture and so much stuff over the past 2 years that I don't even know how all this stuff fit in our old home. I've come to this time in my life that I've realized that the less stuff I have, the less I have to clean and organize. I am certainly not a minimalist, but I have come to understand that I need to bring in less stuff and bring a lot less waste into our home, including clothing, home decor items, and toys. So I'm going to take you around my house and share how we organize certain areas, let you peek into a few closets, drawers, and cabinets. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to start in our entryway. I kept things very simple and functional here. This is how we enter our house, so we had to have a place to put our shoes and coats. In the corner, we keep our coat rack, and here we keep mostly the kids' seasonal items. When in the winter time, we have more of the bulkier winter coats. Right now it is springtime, so they have more of their hoodies and lighter jackets on it. The rest of the coats we keep in the coat closet. Then I have this black bench, and underneath I keep my kids' shoe baskets. Now I have 4 kids, however I cannot fit 4 baskets underneath this bench, so one of the baskets is in the coat closet. Each of my kids has a basket where they keep their most worn shoes. Whenever it starts overflowing, I go through it and determine which shoes are not used the most and put them away. To the left of the front door, we have a small coat closet, and this is where we store more coats and shoes. In the closet, we have this over-door shoe organizer, which is a great place to store more shoes. These are mostly my husband's casual shoes. On the floor of the closet, we have a shoe shelf and the 4th shoe basket for my 4th child. On the shelf, we keep shoes that are not worn as often, like church shoes and boots. On the top shelf of the closet, I keep our photo albums. We also have our gardening hats. There is a spray to spray into smelly shoes, and the rest of our coats. On the right side of the front door, I got this cabinet from Target about 2 years ago, and it is a very functional piece to keep our keys and sunglasses in. I also keep our oils for our diffuser, which is right on top of the cabinet. Inside the cabinet, we are keeping our most used board games at the moment. We do have a lot more board games, but they are kept in the playhouse, which is in our backyard. In our living room, we do not have a lot of wall space because of the floor-to-ceiling windows. So I had to tuck this shelf right here into the corner to create a media shelf. This shelf is old from World Market. On the very top, I have these 2 baskets. They're very easy to pull down and access our DVDs. Now, we don't use DVDs very often, but we do grab them whenever we're going on a trip. And one of the baskets is a kid's basket, and the other one is the adult DVDs. On the shelf, we keep items we reach for most often. I love to use pretty woven baskets to store things because they look great and they conceal our clutter. For example, here is a basket we use to store remotes in. Not only is it a pretty basket and it looks great on the shelf, but it is also very functional. The same thing for the basket on the bottom, which stores our video games and remotes. I love to find furniture that is functional. For example, I love coffee tables that have a shelf underneath for storage. Here we store our fire starters and our lighter and the bellow because it is right next to the fireplace. The next thing I wanted to share was how we store our blankets. We love to cozy up on the couch with a blanket, and there's a lot of us, so there's a lot of blankets. I found another beautiful woven basket from HomeGoods. It's very large. Not only is it pretty, but it is very functional and holds our blankets. In our dining area, we have these two white cabinets that flank the window on both sides. I got these cabinets from Ballard and I absolutely love them. They are very sturdy and well made. On one of them, I store our entertaining dishes because we do love to entertain, and I have a lot of serving dishes and extra silverware and plates. The two little drawers have dividers in them, which are great to store my extra silverware. The large drawer underneath is where I store candles and my pretty dinner napkins. In the cabinet down below, I store our extra dinnerware that we use. There's also some glassware and some cloth napkins. In the cabinet on the opposite side of the window, we store our homeschooling things. I homeschool 3 of my 4 kids, and this is where we keep all of the supplies. I'm just going to give you a quick overview. I'm not going to go into depth in how we organize everything. I did that in the video I made on how we homeschool without a homeschooling room. If you're interested in that, I will link it down below for you. We have this cart that I got from Target, and I love to store all of our art supplies in it. My kids use this cart every single day. You can easily find everything and you can move it from one room to another. Next, I am taking you into our laundry room. As you can see, our laundry room is just off of our kitchen, and it is a walkway into the garage and to the half bath. So I like to keep this place neat and organized. Because our laundry room is in full view, I decided to use a pretty woven basket as our laundry basket. I also keep our detergent and dryer sheets in these canisters. Not only is it pretty, but it is functional as well. I chose a laundry hamper with a lid. I like how it looks, and it conceals and hides any dirty laundry that we may have. I bought this drying rack off of Ballard. Not only does it look nice, but it also is a very functional piece to dry our clothing. As much as I love open shelving, I am so grateful for all of these cabinets in here to help me organize and conceal the clutter. In the first cabinet, I keep our extra light bulbs, and I have 2 first aid kits right next to it. I also have a couple of jars of wall paint. I like to use this to touch up any spots in the wall so I don't have to get the large buckets from the garage. And this is also our medicine cabinet. I have everything organized by type so we can easily find what we are looking for. In the next cabinet, I keep some laundry supplies as well as other household items. On the cabinet door, I put some command hooks, and I'm storing my bags that I use to wash delicate items in. They're easily accessible, and I can easily just hang them up when I'm done. I like to contain separate items in individual bins. The bins are all labeled, and when I'm looking for something, I can just pull the individual bin down and find what I need without knocking everything over. I keep my most used items down below where I can easily pull them down, and things I don't use as much go up on the higher shelves. And in the last cabinet, again, everything is organized in bins. I have my vacuum parts in one of them, my sewing things, all the batteries that we have. I also have a bin for all of our command hooks and a large basket that contains all of our cleaning rags. Besides the dryer, I keep a little step stool whenever I need to reach something and I don't feel like climbing on the washing machine. Next to that, we have this large cabinet where we keep some cleaning supplies. We also keep all of our paper products in here as well. In the family room, we have future plans to remodel this area, but at the moment we keep it as a playroom and we keep things very simple. I have this little play table that I got from Pottery Barn Kids. It is very durable and has held up so well over the years. They have these large baskets underneath that store a ton of stuff. Kids can easily reach for what they need and they can clean up after themselves. And again, I love to use pretty woven baskets to conceal all of the clutter. Not only do they look nice, but they're actually very durable and they hold so much stuff. I love these cube shelves from IKEA. Not only are they super functional, with the baskets underneath to conceal all of the toy clutter, but I love that they are eye level to my toddler. She can easily see what is on top without having to climb the shelves. Just off of the kitchen, I have this command center that I created on this small wall. I have my large paper calendar there. I love using paper calendar as opposed to jotting things down on my phone, just because everybody can see what's going on. And I have these wire baskets, which are great to organize your kids' school things as well as bills that need to get paid. We turned our under the stairs closet into a small walk-in pantry, and on that door I have another hanging organizer where we store our water bottles. Our kitchen is tucked into the back of our house. This kitchen still has this 80s layout and it isn't very functional. One thing I did before moving in was paint all of the cabinets inside and out and add the floating shelves. On the shelves, I keep large items like cookie jars and a big cake stand. I keep my flour and sugar containers right next to the stand mixer. This is my baking corner. I also have a baking drawer right next to that, so everything is near me when I am baking. We have a very shallow junk drawer. It's about 3 inches tall, and once I can't close this drawer, I know it is time to organize. Underneath the junk drawer, we have our silverware drawer. I also keep our reusable straws here and our serving spoons. As much as I would love to keep my countertops clear, I really do not have the cabinet space to tuck it all away. So I try to keep the kitchen clean and tidy instead. I like to store like items near each other. For example, the coffee pot and tea kettle are near the mugs, and our everyday bowls and plates are next to each other as well. Underneath the kitchen sink, I have these over-the-door organizers. These help me organize my most reached to items and keep my cabinet underneath the sink less cluttered. Next, I'm taking you upstairs and sharing how we organize certain areas in our bedrooms and bathrooms. Our home has these beautiful bay windows in the master bedroom, and I knew that this would be a great space for a window seat. We had a window seat built right before we moved into the house. This is a wonderful area to store items. I store all of my linens from my bedroom in here. I have a lot of sheets and duvet covers in here. We barely fit a king-size bed in here with 2 small nightstands. I keep the nightstands very simple and organized with just the items that I need. I keep some hand lotion and the current book that I'm reading with a highlighter and some pens. I also love to journal, so I have some journals in the cabinet down below and some melatonin when somebody cannot sleep. In the corner, we have this dresser. It is not very large, so it is just enough for me to store my items in it. And my husband has a cube shelf where he stores all of his stuff in the closet. Next, we are moving into the master bathroom. This is one of the first areas that we remodeled when we just moved into the house. So I was able to design the vanity that I have always wanted. I chose to do drawers instead of cabinets because they are so much easier to organize, especially in the bathroom. In the drawers, I have containers that I store like items. I love face products, so once I am overflowing in these two containers, I know that I need to go through them and purge. In the bottom drawer, I store more bulkier things. I have this face masks, but it requires apple cider vinegar and a bowl, so I keep all of that in one container. I also store my feminine products here, as well as all of my hair products and hair dryer and straightener. I like to sit down and do my hair and makeup, so when we designed this vanity, I wanted something with a space for that. I have one drawer for makeup. I used to be a makeup junkie, but I have purged so much over the past 2 years because I realized that I only reach for the same things over and over. Next, I am moving on to my husband's side of the vanity. Again, I like to use containers to store like items together. The drawers did not fit the piping that we had, so we had to cut out an area for that, and the containers help things not fall through. Down below, we keep lots of extra things like soap, toothpaste, essential oils, and my self-tanning products. Since we do not have a closet or a cabinet dedicated to our towels, I had to buy a bookcase. This one is from Target, and we store all of our towels on it. My two youngest take a bath here every single night, so I keep their bath products in this little cleaning caddy that I got from World Market. And their bath toys are in a container with holes so they can drain out after they are done. Next, I am taking you into the kids' bathroom. This is also a space that we remodeled before moving into the house. The vanity we found at Home Depot. I have two shelves on the wall where I like to keep some extra toilet paper, some cotton balls, and some Q-tips. We keep the kids' vanity clear from any extra clutter. We keep their toothbrushes down below in the caddy. Each child has their own cup and toothbrush to take out and put away when they are done. There are a few more other things in here, like some hairspray and hair gel, some extra shampoo and conditioner, as well as a hair dryer and hair straightener. But because 3 kids use this bathroom, I have the girls keep everything they need to do their hair in each of their bedrooms. We have a small linen closet in a corner, and here I like to keep some guest towels that we use when we have company staying over, as well as the kids' towels. I have our beach towels tucked into the back, but in the summertime I flip these towels over and the beach towels are in the front so we can easily access them. Down below I have some extra linens that I grab when we have guests, and here I have some cleaning rags, gloves, and all of my cleaning supplies to clean the upstairs. I like to keep the kids' linens in their bedroom closets. It is a lot easier for me to grab them when I'm changing the sheets in their rooms. The last place I will share is the boys' bedroom. These beds have an option to be bunk beds, but the boys did not want bunk beds anymore, so because of that we lost a lot of space. However, these cabinets from IKEA make up for that. I love how much they can store in them. We store all of their books and toys in their room. I love that the bottom drawers on this cabinet work as a dresser for the boys. And again, I love this cube cabinet from IKEA. It holds so much stuff and conceals it so nicely in these baskets. My boys are in a Lego stage at the moment, so they have a lot of Legos. We keep their built Lego sets in this cabinet, and the spare Legos go into this IKEA organizer where they sort them by color. The last thing I wanted to share was how they store their Nerf guns. They keep them in this under the bed storage container, and we just slide it under the bed. It's not perfect, but it works at the moment. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some ideas, and if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.